Hello YouTube, this is Rhino Dan. You wonder why I never say ride safe after every video or I never tell anybody to ride safe. The reason why is this. You can only ride safe to your skill level. People are like, huh? How does that make any sense? Well, here's a video of me earlier in the year before I started working on my counter steering with a vengeance. My riding's good, better than most, not as good as others, but still pretty good. Decent rider. If I watched someone else on YouTube doing this, I'm like, oh, that guy's a pretty good rider. I mean, you can tell he has a lot to work on, but he's not a bad rider. The reason why I don't tell people to ride safe is because you're only as safe as what you can do. So if you're not good at steering, well, you can only be as safe as your steering. If you're not good at braking, then you're only as safe as your braking. If you don't know where to use throttle off, throttle on, then you're only as safe as that. Everything in riding has something to do with safety. And you're gonna, well, that doesn't make any sense. Of course it does. Because if something happens, like a deer jumped in the road, and I had to steer out of the way, like a quick flick, and I didn't know how to do that, then I'm gonna hit the deer. Or let's say I come around the corner, and a car was right there in the corner, and I didn't know how to brake in the cornering. I didn't know how to slow down to give myself space, and I didn't hit the car. Everything revolves around to what you can and cannot do on the motorcycle. So here's a video of me later in the year and how I became a safer rider than the video on top. So the video you're going to see is the Rhino Vision, which is the dashboard, and the video on top is me early in the year still working on counter steering and everything else. I can tell you from an absolute quick glance, the Rhino Vision is a safer rider. I give myself tons of more room to work with, steering corrections are less, steering sharper, and the bike seems to be way more stable and the lean angle is less. Now, is the bottom rider safer? Absolutely. Even though the bottom rider might be going faster than the top rider in places, doesn't change the fact though that me 8 months ago, I became safer from learning how to do various things and practicing. Now I know no one likes to practice. Practice is probably one of the big P words that no one wants to hear. We all have to practice. Well, some people say screw practicing. Me just riding on the street is going to be practice enough, and I don't need to ever work on anything particular on my riding. Well, I'm going to say that's not how to be safe. The rider that I was 8 months ago, I practiced, but until I learned what to practice and how to practice more efficiently, my riding didn't improve. Now that my riding is improved, not only did it make me a safer rider, it also made me a faster rider. And I still have a lot more to learn. And this is the reason why I don't tell anybody to ride safe. Because you can only ride safe to your ability. And as you increase your abilities, your ability to be safe improves. Your ability to ride and know the mastery of your motorcycle improves. And therefore, you're safer. I work a very dangerous job. I work with oil tankers. There's probably like at least 1,000 ways to die. I didn't count them all, but it's a huge number. From being smashed, drowned, whatever, explosion, poisoned, acid attack, 2,000 degree steam, whatever. I work at a refinery. There's like a lot of ways to die at a refinery. But I'm safe because I work safe. I'm safe because I develop safe working practices. I'm safe because I know my job. I'm safe because I've been working my job for 15 to 20 years and I know it enough where I can be safe. That's the point. By going out and working on your skills on motorcycle riding is a very vast and an almost incredibly complex subject in a lot of different ways. By going out and practicing and working on an exact purpose, not just riding the motorcycle around on the city thinking you're going to get better. You're going to improve something, but actually working on steering, counter steering, working on braking, working on throttle control, working on body positioning, working on various aspects of your riding will not only make you faster, but also make you safer and more predictable. And that is why I made this video, and that's why I never tell anybody to ride safe. I won't, because you can only be as safe as you know how to ride. And if you're thinking about being safe when you're riding, guess what? you're not thinking about the road, are you? You're only thinking about being safe. And no one can think about being safe. You have to practice being safe. That's my video. You guys have an awesome day. My name is Rhino Dan. Thank you. And I appreciate your guys' time.